I have applied for a leave. She hasn't applied in the system. That's for a longer vacation. Leaves won't fall in any of the categories. Like 9 months maternity leave, 3 to 4 months paternity leave, 45 days to 90 days, the educational leave, maximum 3 months of the medical leave. What about the people who wanted to be a single for their lifetime? Don't you think mental well-being leaves also required in an IT industry? I asked my manager. He says go and talk to a project manager. I went to a project manager. He says I have to play a safe game. I have to reject her leaves. You can talk to HR department. Into HR says HRs are not here just to make rangoli competition and just let me know who is right. She's right. I have a boss, right? What can I even answer to them? She hasn't informed me before. If this project is out of my hand, she has to get out of the company. If I approve, the client will be dissatisfied. If I don't approve, I'm gonna lose a resource. Rame is okay with the loss of pay. Let her get the approval, then we will do our level. Rejected again. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's YouTube channel Wanderum 2.0. Yes, it is rejected again. Basically I have applied for a leave a year back. That's for a longer vacation. That's for around 30 days. My manager says you cannot apply such leave because your leaves won't fall in any of the categories. Like the maternity leave, they are ready to give for a year or so, and the paternity leave for 6 months. I completely understand the both categories because it's for their future baby and their personal choices and everything. And they also have the educational leave. They are ready to send their employees for other countries. They are even okay with the medical leaves, but you need to submit a proper leaves. What about the people who wanted to be a single for their lifetime? I seriously don't understand here. I do not want to get married. Of course I don't want to have a baby. Only to avail such leaves, I have to fall into any of the categories. Don't you think mental well-being leaves also required in an IT industry? I completely understand there are some companies in different countries or in India as well. They are understanding the importance of mental wellness, but why it is not being normalized in all the companies across India? I asked my manager. He says, yeah, you are in a different project. Go and ask your project manager. I went to your project manager. He says, I'm going to reject because your project is 6 months long, and if you take a 1 month break in between and he has problems, they will lose their good terms with the client. I completely understand. Then I went to HR says you just speak to your manager and you just speak to your project manager. If they are okay, I am okay. And I went to my director and he says, yeah, just check with your project manager. If he is okay, it's okay. I just want to recreate every single person's point of view here and just let me know who is right and who is wrong. Yes, she's right. She has applied for the leaves a year back. I haven't approved because I have asked her to apply in the last minute because anything can happen in an year or so, right? She hasn't applied in the system, but she verbally informed me that she is going on a longer vacation. She's recently moved to a different project and the project manager is completely different. I'm just a line manager. I have actually asked her to go and talk to a project manager because nothing is in my control and I have to follow the process. She has been applying leaves and I completely agree. She applies everything officially and she follows the process. But even I am answerable for my upper management. I have a manager, I have a boss, right? And I'm in a management system. I am answerable to many. I have to look after company's growth. I have to look after sales. I have to look after my employees' well-being, and also at the same time I have to look after their merit and every single thing. Even her fellow colleagues will keep asking me why is she traveling so much. What can I even answer to them? It's not right. As for my company, a person can apply so 9 months of the maternity leave because we understand their pain points. So we are giving 9 months of maternity leave, and the next category is paternity leave for the people who are going to be fathers or who are actually new fathers. And so they have quite 3 to 4 months of the leaves. So these two categories are completely paid and they have to submit their proofs as well. There are other 2 categories of the leaves as well. A medical leave, yeah, if the reason is valid and they have a proper proofs, they can even go with maximum 3 months of the medical leave as well. And also educational leave. So this also, if they wanted to travel abroad and they want to study any higher educations like MS, MBA or anything, we are also giving them leaves. But when it comes to personal leaves, right, we can't do anything. This is not in our hands. Maybe she can talk to HR department, maybe they will help her out. Nothing in my hands, but I'm seriously trying hard that she will travel without any issues. But till last minute, I cannot do anything. So sorry. Sorry, Ramya. Yes, I'm the project manager and Ramya have joined to my team very recently. Yes, she came to me yesterday and she told me she is going on a vacation for a month, starting maybe after 4 months from today. I was pretty shocked. I was pretty angry on her and I just told her it is your responsibility to inform your project manager before joining any project, that is especially with the clients, right? She hasn't informed me before and now we have signed the contract. What should we even do? I'm even handcuffed. The budget have been prepaid by the client and she can only take 2 days of maximum leaves in a month. More than that, they can't afford because they are actually paying for our monthly budget. The budget have been prepaid to us and we cannot do anything in this case. Yes, client is okay if she's taking any maternity leave, any marriage leaves or any paternity leave or anything. So, but they are not okay for this longer vacation just because she need to travel somewhere. Now, how will I go and talk to the client that she needs a vacation? Do you think they will agree? The client will have trust issues on us going forth. He will choose a different vendor than me. Do you think just for her personal vacation, I need to keep everything for the stake? Company will lose the faith in us. There is also one thing I completely agree that we did not inform to Ramya that this project is only 6 months. Maybe she's under the impression that it is a longer project, she can take a leave or something. We even in the situation where people are losing their jobs, we are quite not sure how long the client gonna retain a resource. They will also work with the different clients. The moment the client project is over, they might release. And my employees will come and sit on the bench, and later when the layoffs comes into the picture, the people who are on the bench will be thrown out. I have to play a safe game just to make sure my employees will be at the safe place, but still I'm gonna give my final word to the client sales manager. If they're okay, I'm completely okay. If they says no, I have to reject her leaves, and I have also told the situation to her. If this project is out of my hands, you will be on the bench. If she doesn't fit into any project down the line within 30 days, she has to get out of the company without even serving the notice period. Even if my director approves, I cannot do anything because I am the person who is dealing with the client directly. You tell me, what should I do in this case? Should I approve? Should I just let it go? If I approve, the client will be dissatisfied with me. If I don't approve, I'm gonna lose a resource. Ramya might leave the company. Well, I just have received a leave request from Ramya and it is for 28 days. Let me see how many leaves she's having. She's having very less number of leaves though. But okay. Ramya is okay with the loss of pay and I'm completely okay with it. But there is a catch here. If an employee wanted to take more than 2 weeks of any leave, which is not falling in any predefined leaves, they'll have an issue. They have to get their manager approval first and then director approval, and then comes to the HR for an exceptional case. I have validated her profile. She's completely okay to go. But from the HR perspective, we will also ask them to reconsider their such vacation plans because HRs are not here just to make Rangoli competition. Just in this case, when Ramya is absent for 28 days, I have to work with the system, as in this 28 days of her absence, some of the days will be considered as a loss of pay. In that loss of pay, we need to calculate, get into the system, provide every manual inputs. We also have to recalculate her the PF because she's not gonna earn as much as the salary she was earning in the previous months. Her PF deductions also supposed to be very less. When it comes to tax calculations and everything, we need to provide proper inputs, and loss of pay according to her salary, we need to newly generate other tax deductions as well. This is very tough situation for us to do at this point of time. It's not one or two resources we are handling on a day-to-day life. There are thousands of employees in our organization, and everyone comes with a different exceptional leaves or different proposals and everything. System is built like this, and we need to follow the rules. And ultimately, what I'm gonna say, if she gets an approval from the manager, and if she has no issues with her project deadlines, her work and everything, I'm completely okay. We will work for her, but we cannot do anything at this point of time. Let her get the approval, then we will do our level best.